Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Miami Marlins and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Cole Hamels will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Stepping into the box, Juan Pierre. He will lead this one off today. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him, and to boot, the defense was on its heels. I mean, that is the epitome of just a beautiful bunt right there. Putting it in no man's land. No play to be made. Beats it out. Puts himself on the base paths, and now he's a stolen base threat.
Now a move over to first. And a dive, but he's back. To the plate now, Hanley Ramirez, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Pierre aboard here at first with nobody out. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, Dero, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
He's running. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
No one out with a runner at second. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Here for it is Segura to make the play. 1 gone.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 3.
Standing in, number 3. He went deep in the contest last night. He's set and the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. From the belt, the pitch.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
And he fouls this one off. One out and a runner on second base. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Standing in now, Gary Sheffield. 0-1 the count. Ready with the 0-1. And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. Fouled away. Fastball well outside.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
So 2 on with 2 away, and the free swinging Cliff Floyd will stand in. From the stretch.
Ball 1.
Two men are on with 2 men out. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Ready with the 2-0. High in the air down the right field line. Harper has a read on it. And he hauls it down in the corner. Marlins strand a pair. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. A.J. Burnett is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
At the plate, Richie Ashburn. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they can put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Softly hit out to short. Throw not nearly in time, so despite the great effort, that'll go into the books as an infield single.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Well, I tell you what, as soon as you throw one like that, D-Roll, you see your shortstop get a glove on it. You're thinking, okay, maybe he has a shot to get him, but that's a long throw after that jump throw, and a solid infield base hit, but very frustrating as a pitcher.
Batting third, the third baseman, Mike.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Mike Schmidt. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. Here comes the first pitch. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Now the 1-0.
2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Runner at first here, one man out. Now a throw over by Burnett. Runner back safely. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now a throw over to first. Runner's back. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. Runners on first with one down. Yanked on the ground down the line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Another one sent foul. Another try at 2-2, and a fastball blew it right by him, and they're two down. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate as he'll take a look at ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base, almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The 2-0 pitch.
Nope.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
That one's in there. 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Burnett sets. Here's the 3-1. In there. Now the throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Payoff pitch on its way. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Batting fifth, not shortstop.
So striding forward now, Jimmy Rollins. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First delivery to him on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Two down, runners at first and second. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. And Pierre has it. The inning is over. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. New inning set to get underway. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar. Now here's the pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And it's fouled away. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Well, he kind of struggled through that first inning, but ended up getting out of it. Now here in the second, you know he'd love to get this leadoff guy and get off on the right foot and maybe settle into this game a bit.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
So now to the plate, Jorge Alfaro, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 3 homers and 5 driven in. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. And it's 1-2. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone! A solo shot here to left. 4th home run here in the early going as the Marlins will take a 1-0 lead.
Man, that swing right there, Dan, that had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, and that'll rattle you a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
Into the box, Jonathan Villar, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He'll come in with an average down at 230. 5 homers and 8 runs batted in. That evens it up 1-1. Pitch on the way. A ball and 2 strikes.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
1 out, nobody on. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting 9, the pitcher, A.J. Burnett.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and it'll be up to Burnett to see if he can come up with something here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1. 2-0.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
Now here's the pitch.
2.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Marlins are on the board first thanks to the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Miami. Last half of the second set to go, and in steps the catcher JT Realmuto.
The catcher, JT Realmuto.
First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting 7, the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
0-1. Count 1-0.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. For the current campaign, McCutchen hits a little over the 270 mark. 1-1 to Andrew McCutchen.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Too high there, and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Burnett has his target. Here's the 2-1 to 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. They still trail 1-0.
Back now in Philadelphia, home of the Phillies, who've certainly benefited from some solid pitching all season long. Entering the day, they rank in the upper echelon of several pitching categories, and that doesn't go unnoticed around the clubhouse. One of the position players told me, our pitching staff has a calming influence on the entire team. We know they're going to keep us in games, and flat out, They just get the job done, and that helps everyone play more relaxed and confident. It appears this group of pitchers is a real cornerstone of this ball club, guys.
Thank you, Heidi.
Number 9, Juan Pierre.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. So one gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Ready now for the Marlins. Hanley Ramirez. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
The windup and the 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
That's popped up. Hoskins has room in foul territory, but this will land untouched.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And strike 3 called on the outside corner. He's earned the right to live out there with the fastballs as that's out number 2.
Number 3.
At the plate, number 3. Line drive base hit. The throw into second. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
The right fielder.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Stepping in now, Gary Sheffield, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the 1-0.
2-0.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
Hey, D-Row, they're off to a nice 2-0 lead right here. Now I think it's time to keep the pressure on and try to add on.
Yeah, this guy's a quality pitcher, and you know at any moment he gets into a rhythm, he can rattle off some donuts up there. So this is a nice job by the offense, but not done yet.
To the plate now, Cliff Floyd. Runners on the move for second. Strike called. Now the throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. It's 1-2. From the stretch.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
The 2-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Marlins 2 and the Phillies nothing. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Cole Hamels. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Strike taken up in the zone. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Number 3 has a tough play, but he ranges back to put it away for the first out. So one gone now as you take a look there at the standings in the National League East, and you see where the Marlins find themselves entering play today. Digging in, Richie Ashburn. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball. Count 1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Burnett gets his sign, coming at him with the 0-1.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
Segura behind on a 1-2 count. You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're down 2-0. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the fourth. And up next will be the power-hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And there's a base hit on the line.
Now batting, the catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
In now, Jorge Alfaro. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. 0-1 pitch on its way. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2. And he got him. At the plate, Jonathan Villar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1.
62 pitches through 3 1/3 innings pitched. I don't think he's going to be around deep in this game.
Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage down.
Segura for 1. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, A.J. Burnett. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Segura will make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Miami, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Mike Schmidt.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper, as he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Not close. It's 2-0.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Into the corner and slicing foul. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
And he lost him. Ball 4 as Harper will reach.
The batter, number 11. Shortstop.
Riding in once again, Jimmy Rollins. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And that'll hurt as the runner will move into scoring position now.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
Runner at second here with one man out.
Oh,
2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2-0 count, the pitch. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Burnett checks. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss got him reaching. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Now batting, the catcher, JT.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, JT Realmuto. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Line drive base hit. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Hoskins behind to count 0-2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Phillies leave a couple. They trail it here 2-0. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Juan Pierre. He'll start off the 5th in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. The catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Hanley Ramirez.
Now at the plate, Hanley Ramirez. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. Throw beats him by a half a step. He almost beat that out.
Now batting, number 3.
Digging in and looking for more, number 3. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now a curveball misses inside. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
This is good patience here to work at the 3-1, especially after 2 quick outs to start the inning. Even if you don't end up getting a hit or drawing a walk, at least you're making the guy work a little bit and giving your pitcher a chance to rest a little.
The 3-2 pitch. Belted high in the air out to left. McCutchen looking up, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him as the Marlins have taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
Into the box now, Gary Sheffield. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Now the 1-0.
That's a ball.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
And the pitch. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Now this one's crushed. Left field line, and that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Another 2-2 offering. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. But the Marlins tack on one more courtesy of the solo home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's 3-0 Miami. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up, so we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Way to go.
Thank you, Heidi. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
And the pitch. Lays off 1-0. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. On its way is pitch number 75. 1-1.
1-1.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Here's another 1-2. This one's down to third. Scooped up. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, number 35.
Shane Victorino will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Victorino.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now the 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Outside, 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Richie Ashburn. He went down on strikes last time up. Now a throw over by Burnett and a dive, but he's back in. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, double play ball to second. 4. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
And this was set up perfectly for him to start the double play. He's in ideal position. And then I think he got a little bit ahead of himself. You know that old saying, be quick but don't hurry? Well, I think that was demonstrated right here.
Gene Segura standing in. First pitch on its way. And he takes ball 1. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
The third baseman, Mike.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Schmidt has gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you've punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time.
He's set and the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting the guy in from third.
The next 0-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
So our situation has the bases loaded, 2 men out, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Two out, bases loaded. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Ready with the 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Phillies leave them loaded. They trail in this one 3-0. Victor Arano takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Pitching for the Phillies, number 64, Victor Arano.
Digging in, Cliff Floyd. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
The left fielder, number 30, Cliff Floyd.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground. Hoskins has it. Throw won't get him.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
In now, Jesus Aguilar. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. A runner at first with no outs here. One and one now the count to the Marlins first baseman. To the bag. A 1-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. At the plate now, Jorge Alfaro. Pitch misses low. The throw down. It's right on the money, and Real Muto got him.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good throwing position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another base run.
A ball and a strike. Lifetime against this particular arm. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Standing in now, Jonathan Villar, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider. Just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball well outside. And the 3-1. Swung on and missed. 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, A.J. Burnett. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 2 men are on with 2 men out. That's by him for strike 1.
1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Marlins pitcher.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Marlins strand a pair. They lead it 3-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Jimmy Rollins. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. Now the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Fouled away. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Now batting.
1 out for the Phillies in their half of the 6th, and that brings up JT Realmuto. First pitch on its way.
Nope, that's down.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. The 1-2. Down the third baseline, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Throw into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Rhys Hoskins stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. 1 out and a runner on second base. Down the first baseline. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting. The left fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Into the box now, Andrew McCutchen. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
Fouled off. Burnett sets. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Takes this the other way to right. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby no.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Chased a bad one there, 1-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And that misses, 2-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
The 2-1 home.
I got 3-1. 3 balls.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Now batting, Richie Ashburn. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 2 down, runners at first and second. Counts even, a ball and a strike to Ashburn.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
One and one, here it comes. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Pitch takes off inside and it gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Well, this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. David Robertson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 30, David Robertson.
Seventh inning ready to roll, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Juan Pierre. First offering on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Two-0 count, the pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
D-Roll, this is the kind of guy, he doesn't really scare you as a pitcher because he's not a home run hitter, but somehow, some way, he always seems to get the barrel to the baseball.
Yeah, he's going to make you earn it, Dan, no doubt about it. He stays within himself. He doesn't try and do too much. One of those quality guys that walks through the clubhouse door every day. You know exactly what you're getting.
Stepping in now, Hanley Ramirez, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. A 1-1, and they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
That's the only way to combat a nasty cutter. You have to find a way to fight and stay inside that baseball and drive it the other way.
Now at the plate, number 3. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
First delivery to him on the way.
Hey, great job pounding his own strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Too high. 1-2. From the stretch. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
So now to the plate, Gary Sheffield, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now the 1-0.
2-0.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
Two and 1.
Count is 2-1.
Now the 2-1. Line to the right side, but a foul ball.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Outside in a full count, 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Morgan.
Cliff Floyd will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. Morgan is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And that misses for ball 2. 2-1 now to Floyd.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The 2-1. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Harper has a read on it. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And they'll tack on a run with the sac fly. It's now a 4-1 ball game.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Up next from Miami, Jesus Aguilar. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Looking to minimize the damage here. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. The 1-0. 1-1 the count. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. This one's down to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Marlins get one here on a couple of hits. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Marlins lead this one 4-1. Brandon Kinsler gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Brandon Kinsler.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring in Gene Segura.
Phillies, the second baseman, Gene Segura.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
The batter, the third baseman, Mike Schmidt.
Striding in, Mike Schmidt, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. From the stretch. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th, and that'll bring up Bryce Harper. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there for strike 1. Oh, and 1 the count to Bryce Harper. A bouncer up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Phillies down in order, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Sir Anthony Dominguez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the
Number
8th.
58, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Stepping up to the plate, Jorge Alfaro. He singled his last time up.
The catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
First offering on its way. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Dominguez is a guy known for his lights out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
At the plate, Jonathan Villar. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And now a pitch on the way. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. The 1-1.
Nope, that's inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan Villar.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
You don't want to walk this guy right here. He's got the one tool nobody can teach, and it does not slump, and that's speed. He gets on first base, and he causes havoc. I expect a challenge fastball.
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Corey Dickerson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for Miami, number 23, Corey Dickerson.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Here's the 2-0.
Ball, that's kicked out.
And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Juan Pierre. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Now a bunt attempt here. Popped up. Schmidt in foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 8th inning. 4-1 is our score. And it's fouled away. Swing and he pops him up. Rollins into shallow left. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Hanley Ramirez.
So striding in, Hanley Ramirez. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Here's the first pitch to him.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
1-1.
Two men are on with 2 men out. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. From the belt. Kicks and deals. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
A bouncer to the left side. And he is in there.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery, made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
Jose Alvarez answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Striding into the box, number 3. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Two balls and no strikes.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count. Not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Bases are loaded here. 2 down. 3-0 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Three and 1 the count now. Three and 1. Here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Swing and he pops him up, and this should get him out of it. Segura has a play. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Marlins leave all 3. but they lead it 4-1. Yimi Garcia is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Now at the plate, Jimmy Rollins. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Jimmy Rollins.
Here comes the first pitch.
That's the ball. Ball 1, no strike.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to left. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there. Probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
To the plate now, JT Realmuto. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 0-1 delivery. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. One there. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
So coming to the plate, Rhys Hoskins, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
He's set. Here it comes. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 out, nobody on. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Down quickly go the Phillies. They trail it 4-1. And Joe Girardi's going to get up off the dugout bench and confer at home plate, so we'll likely see a double switch here. Steve Bedrosian is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Davey Grion will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 73, Davey Grion.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard ground ball to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make a throw, and of course he did that too.
So stepping in, Cliff Floyd. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. One out, nobody on. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball. 1-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And that misses for ball 2. 2-1 now to Floyd. Now here's the pitch. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. In the air, down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. A payoff pitch one more time. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. He can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked him up completely with that one.
Into the box, Jesus Aguilar. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Ashburn is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Ryan Stanek comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Miami, number 55, Ryan Stanek.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
One and one. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Pierre is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Davey Grillon.
Stepping in, Davey Grillon, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And now pitch on the way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that one's wide to the mark, ball 3.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Set to deliver on 3-0. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The center fielder, number 1. Richie.
Into the box, Richie Ashburn. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Here's the 1-0.
Look out, 1-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
That's popped up. And this will land foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Now in the box, Gene Segura. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
First and second now. One man out. And that one got a piece of him.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with one away. And in steps all-time Philly great Mike Schmidt. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Count 1-0.
From the stretch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Popped him up. Aguilar is over and he tucks it away for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball is in there for strike one.
0-1.
He's set. The 0-1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone.
And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. Miami took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. A.J. Burnett takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Ryan Stanek records the save, his 4th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score for this afternoon. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins, 4 runs, 12 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. For Philadelphia, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.